I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. You see, it's a slow moving train over here. It is moving, as I say. But it's moving slow. Just slow enough to give y'all time enough to join the live. Shout out to those of you who set your notifications. We're going to get started in just a second. Lips are lipping. Trying to look alive a little bit more. Happy Friday, y'all. Just never know what you're going to get on this channel, do you? Live intuitive messages, makeup demos, shit talking, real life, true stories, problems, solutions. Yep, that's what we be doing. All right. Ooh, y'all slow to rise today as well, I see. Come on in, friends. Come on in. Yes. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right, I'm being drawn to a deck I don't work with on a regular basis. Today is the day. All right. And I gotta get my Florida water today. What does it all mean? We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Good morning. Good morning, Damien. Good morning. I do feel called to some particular things today. So let's see what happens, shall we? Appreciate y'all's. Oh, thank you, girl. There's a little something I threw on. Yes. I don't know what's going on in my background. I know I got all kind of random things. A little loaf of bread right there. Oh, good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. We are at 4 minutes in on this live, and I'm finally situated and ready to go. Hope y'all are too. Yes. Victor Quick. Vic is out at the beach. She left me. Now we're going to meet up in a little bit. But yeah, shout out to Vic. Shout out to everybody that's in the space. If you are here and you're ready to vibe out, make sure you like the video. I feel real called to put on my shea butter right now on camera, and giving me a little bit of an oracle message that I'll speak to in just a little bit. But let me start with an introduction. Okay. So yes. Happy Friday. Again, I keep feeling the need to just say happy Friday. I've said it like 15 times, and it's like I want to keep the vibe high. Happy Friday, y'all. My name is Alami Bashir. I am an intuitive coach, an executive coach. In fact, I help people reconnect with their intuition so they can make more confident decisions. And on this day, this Friday morning, I'm doing a live intuitive message. These are always channeled messages. These are unknown to me messages until they appear in the atmosphere and I share them and we see how they resonate for each of us. If you want to learn more about me as a coach, feel free to go to BeGreatEveryday.com to book a discovery call to see if perhaps my coaching style and practice is right for you. Before we get into the thick of things, like I said, I was drawn to bring in my shea butter and my Florida water for what I want to say is good reason, but I'm still not sure as to why in particular. Maybe that's not exactly true. I do have some hits coming in. So, I don't know if this is exactly the main message, but I feel compelled to start with this. It's a season of minding your business, okay? It's a season of minding your business, okay? Drinking your water, hydrating your skin, and minding your business, okay? It's not a season of being thirsty, okay? It's not a season of being thirsty for anybody's time, for anybody's attention, anybody's validation. It's like very much giving like, like I want to say like urban chic. You are laying out somewhere, minding your business while the chaos of the world circulates around you and doesn't penetrate you. Okay. So it's like you need to stay hydrated. And that's not just drinking water. It literally is like hydrating your skin. It's taking care of your body. It's taking care of your vessel. Okay. It's minding your business. Okay. So it's very much giving self-care. It's very much giving remove anything, cleanse anything that is not on the vibration you're trying to be on. Okay. And so that's what time it is already in this morning message. Happy Friday. Oh, man. This is really like a season of elevation. And it's not really about worrying about what other people are doing. It's really minding your business, okay? And as much as it is a season of community building and community care and community support, it's like you've got to take care of you first and foremost, okay? You don't have anything to offer if you're unstable, okay? So it's like, and I say unstable, and that could be mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, it could be any of the things, okay? It's like you can't pour from an empty cup, as they say. Okay, so it is first and foremost high priority for you to, drink your water, take care of your body, okay, get your rest, make sure you are attending to your needs and your preferences and minding your business. Is like not even worrying about competition, not worrying about who else is doing what or saying what or acting like what is very much be about your business, okay? Be about the business of you, okay? Be about the business of you. Literally, inside and out. Even if you have an actual business, also, yes. But the business of you is like if you were a corporation, if you yourself as a body, as a person, as an entity, we know we have to manage our life, but if literally you were hired to manage your own life, you probably want to have some real like processes in place in order for you to make sure that you're attending to everything, right? Okay, if you're the CEO of you, the corporation, um, you're probably going to be very intentional and methodical about how you are going about things so you can get things done and be productive and all the things. Okay. So, while you might be interested to know what competition is doing, it's like you can't take care of your business thinking about theirs. Okay. So, take from that what you need. It's very much giving mind your business. Hydrate your skin. Okay, I'm telling you, it's really coming through like hydrate your skin. Okay. I'm using just some raw shea butter. But it is giving like take care of your skin. For those of you who might be having like skin problems or skin challenges, it feels like you do need to drink your water and hydrate your skin. I can't make it up, okay? Shout out to Rockford Dermatology. My cousin's a dermatologist, and she has a podcast, Skin Deep, where she talks about skin problems and its connection to, life and living, not just, hormonal imbalances. Um, yeah, I forgot where I was going and why I went to that. Oh my goodness. Thank you for liking the video. Let's see where these messages go from here. Okay, so, there's been this theme the last couple of days. Those of you who listen regularly, there's been a theme the last couple of days talking about, personal power, like getting ready to embrace opportunity. By the way, shout out to those of you who got a sudden surprise or influx of opportunity come in yesterday. Excuse me. I did, actually. I had an influx of opportunity come in yesterday in the form of a potential partnership. And that is just one of many things that are happening all simultaneously. But the theme that has been kind of playing out the last several messages I'm noticing, it really is about putting yourself in a position of power to be able to welcome in a next level of elevation. Okay, it's like it's self empowerment. Okay, it's like you've prepared yourself, or you're preparing yourself to do something new, to do something that is outside of your comfort zone, that's growth oriented, that takes you in the direction of how you want to live or be or what you want to do in life. There's a next level of elevation that is here. And so it does require us to step into that power and learn really how to sustain it, how to stay there, right? How to not fall back into um, uh, doubt or fear or worry or any of those other jeopardizing feelings or thoughts that come into mind for some of us. So this theme of what feels like a next level of elevation does require us to be intentional about how we take care of ourselves, our mind, our body, our spirit, our emotions, our psyche. Uh, you know, it does require that. Okay. Again, we were talking about grounding. It does require that. Okay. Developing routines and habits and rituals that allow you to attend to yourself. Okay. To make sure that you are addressing your needs. To make sure that you are holding yourself accountable. There's a whole lot of things that need to be done. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hey y'all, hey y'all. Thank you for liking the video. Appreciate you. So, yeah, mind your business. You got things to do. Okay, you got things to do for you. You've got things to do to prepare. You've got things to do to maintain. You've got things to do to grow. You've got things to do to develop relationships. It's like you got things to do. So it's like I mean, even when I talk about developing relationships, like some of you all need to grow to trust people a little bit more so you can develop more partnerships and collaborations and be able to sustain healthy, happy relationships and rapport with folks that you're in close proximity to. It's like, it is there's a lot that needs to be done. So you don't have time to be worrying about what somebody else is doing or what somebody else got to say about what you want to do. And you don't really have time to, fuck around doing stuff that don't matter when your time and attention really needs to be dedicated to things that are more important to you. It's like you need to mind your business, okay? Stop saying it. That's just what it's saying. That's what it's giving. It's giving mind your fucking business. Like, who cares what somebody has to say or what somebody else is doing or how else they did it? Their opinions, people's preferences, they don't matter. It's what are you trying to do? What are you here to create and bring into the world? What are the gifts that only you can give to a situation that maybe somebody else can't see or appreciate? It's like we be getting caught up in all of the things that have nothing to do with what's most important to us and how we feel. We be getting so caught up in other people's narratives and perspective and story. We get so disconnected from our own desires because we're so preoccupied with other people's perspective and preferences for us. It's very much giving mind your business. Okay. Now, I don't want to overlook this hydration conversation because it's also very important. By the way, shout out to Balanced Perfection. That's for those of you who know Vic, may know that her daughter Destiny has a product line. Why am I just giving everybody these skincare shout outs? This is the conversation, okay? There's no pay promo here. These are just people that I love and support and value. Like, that's what I was spraying on my face. Damn it, I need to go get the product. I'm gonna go get the product. They're making me get the product. Okay. But I really did. I really, truly did. I don't know who in here got skincare problems, but clearly this conversation is relative to some folks outside of me in my daily life. But this product right here, I'm going to only show it this way because on the replay it will show the correct spacing way. But this is called Balanced Perfection, BP. Okay. And what it is it's a facial spray. It's an all-natural facial spray that has like a whole bunch of it's all natural. It has colloidal silver in it. This one has lemongrass. This is my favorite. And some more shit and some more shit. All the ingredients are on the back. Okay. But I put this on my skin because it's the best product that I literally have ever used, and I will always swear by this product. And she makes a body butter that is bomb.com too. Feel free to go. Oh, the website is balancedperfection.life. Balancedperfection.life. No, in real life and in real time, this is the best shit ever. It's a whole body thing. You can put it in your hair if you have hair, if you have a beard, for those my fellas. You can put it all over your body. And give you a nice natural shine. Smells really good. And it gives you a real nice glow. You might see my glow is glowing. It's not giving greasy. It's giving hydrated. And there's something to be said for really this notion of not just topically hydrating, although clearly I'm supposed to give a shout out in a promo here. But this really is the fucking truth. I love this product in real life. This notion of staying hydrated, okay, is And I don't know what everybody's weather environment is where you are. Obviously, it's warm here, it's tropical. The moisture naturally keeps my skin hydrated as well. However, this notion of saying hydrated is about self-soothing. Okay, it's not just about kind of vanity and not vanity. It really is about self-soothing. And I'm talking about this topical hydration, like really moisturizing your skin. I'm not like kidding. This is really a conversation this morning. This is how the channel message is coming through. So it's like this notion of hydrating the skin, it is soothing, okay? If I weren't on camera, I would be taking my time to really have a mindful moment of connection with myself, just applying the butter, just applying, most of us take a shower and we just slap it on and then we just go. But to actually have a mindful moment of self-soothing, of using something, oil or a butter, whatever it is, and literally like intentionally taking time to mindfully connect with your body to self-soothe. Like you're not just trying to get it on for practicality's sake, but you are actually taking time to like appreciate your skin and really focus on like the little nooks and crannies to make sure you get every piece. And it's like a very slow and intentional application, a very slow and intentional process of giving yourself this mindful attention and mindful care. It's like self-love is wrapped into this small notion of just applying hydration to the skin, okay? There's also this notion of like, regardless of your climate, your skin needs to be hydrated. You just feel better. We don't pay attention to how the skin, the organs of the skin itself is an organ that we are constantly taking in things from the outside. So they're also showing me, that's why I guess I brought this Florida water as well, because this is like, I use Florida water as like an energetic cleanser. So it's like when I feel, if I feel a little anxious or if I just feel like a lot of energy around that I just don't really feel comfortable in, it really is like aromatherapy for me. I'll put a little bit in my hand and rub it together, smell it a little bit, and that immediately gives me kind of like this energetic pick-me-up. But when it comes to like, what was I gonna say? When it comes to, damn, I lost my thought. It'll come back. I lost it. All right, it'll come back. This notion of hydrating the skin is important, okay? It is a way to self-care and to self-soothe, okay? So this attention to self, minding your business, and as much as it's about, taking care of the business of your life, the logistics, the to-do list, all the things, it is also about really giving yourself mindful attention, okay? Loving, caring, kindful attention. Minding your business is about really taking care of all of you, okay? This hydration thing is also, it's like the water thing it's giving me reference to being thirsty. And I'm talking about kind of like anecdotally thirsty. When we say somebody's thirsty, we say like they're needy, they are, like they're not self-contained. Thirsty is like they are longing for somebody else's attention or energy or focus. You know what thirsty means, right? So this notion of drinking your water is anecdotal as well. It's like to satisfy your own soul, okay? Is to literally satisfy your own soul. Is you're not looking for somebody else to fill up your cup. You're looking for new and creative and innovative ways to self-soothe, okay? To fill up your own cup. So this, drink your water and mind your business, okay? It's like a whole body refocus, okay? It's a whole recentering of self around self, recentering your focus to not be focused outward toward what everyone else has got going on and needs from you or wants to do and all the things, but it's really being self-contained, okay? Okay. Self-focused. Okay. Okay. Say hey in the chat if you haven't already. All right. Okay. Okay. And okay. All right. Let's keep this moving. So, what are we talking about? Sorry. What are we talking about? Drinking your water, minding your business, being self-contained, being focused on your self-care, self-management of your life, your business, your situation, your needs. It's very self-ish. Okay. I know that word can be triggering for some of you because you despise people who are self-ish, but selfishness is a necessity. Okay. It's a necessity. All right. And why? The first card that came out says peace. Okay. Peace. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So remember to keep all this in context. So these messages have been building on themselves. It's like abundance is coming in. You're going to need to step in your power. You're going to need to own who you are. You're going to need to stay steadfast and stand on business. Okay. So, and you're going to need to learn how to self-care and self-soothe. Okay. This energy of peace is here is what I feel. That's like that energy of self-soothe. It's like when we rise to a new level of success in our life, don't we expect new challenges? Okay, just naturally, right? Is even if some shit you've done a million times, you're now doing it a million and one in a new setting with a new something. It's a new experience that starts now. Okay. So this need to be self-focused is not just about being selfish in the way in which we despise, someone who is inconsiderate and unaware of the needs of others. That's not what we're talking about. But this need to be able to self-master, okay? This need to be able to, the need to be able to self-regulate, okay? It's like we expect the best in all the things, but when we rise to a new level of success, it's like more money, more problems. Okay. We have new challenges, new obstacles. It's new shit. And there's plenty of things that are readily available to disrupt your peace, to cause you to again spiral back into some doubt, some fear, some worry, anxiety, imposter syndrome. Like, pick it, everybody got their thing. So this card says peace, and it says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So again, it's given all the vibes of self-mastery. It's like no matter what comes your way, you're not going to give it permission to change who you are or how you want to be in life or what you stand for. It's like this peace card is like, it's not everything's going to be great and perfect and I'm not going to have no problems. This peace card is here to remind you that you have to continue to build your self-management, your self-discipline, your self-regulation skills so that when you get triggered, you don't start causing trauma or drama, okay? It's like when you get triggered in life, you know how to self-soothe, how to self-manage, how to bring yourself back. That's how you maintain peace. That's how peace actually sustains itself. It's not because all the conditions cease. It's because you learn how to rise above. You learn how to adjust your attitude and your behaviors and your practices so that you can, again, find some level ecosystem in discord or difficulty. So it's giving you clues as to how to do this in real time, okay? That when you get triggered and get activated by something that makes you want to step out of who you are, this affirmation says, I am a being of love and I release all negativity. That's not what it says. It says negative energy. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Same thing. Okay. So it's like when you get triggered by something, when you start getting activated and scared and doubtful or worried or whatever, you got to remember that the only way you can calm those feelings is not because someone's going to tell you it's going to be okay or going to fix the problem. It's like you have to start to learn how to master them. You've got to learn how to shift your attention in real time, how to calm your feelings in real time. Like these are the real skills of life. These are life skills that no one ever teaches you in school or not even in college unless you go to therapy or take a college course on that specific thing. It's like nobody's teaching people how to actually self-regulate. Okay, how to actually do it. How to actually find peace in the moment when your anxiousness, when your anxiety, your anxious thoughts start getting the best of you. Like these are skills. Okay, so that when you get triggered by fear and all the things in life that will activate us and cause us to start spiraling into uncertainty, this need to know how to restore peace into your experience is important. So this affirmation says again, I am a being of love and I release negative energy. So, anxiety breeds itself. Fear is always a focus on the negative, generally, even if it's abundance. It's like, oh my God, will I be able to handle it all? you know, oh my God, am I going to be good enough? Okay. So this frequency of peace is really learning how to serve yourself, how to self-regulate, how to bring yourself back to a baseline of calm and ease. And there's so many strategies that can be used. I say it starts with this mindset that you hear me talk about, is being great every day, just having these principled behaviors, being goal focused as opposed to problem focused, the G, being responsive to my own needs as a lifestyle habit, to self-care, self-soothe as a lifestyle habit. That's what it means to be responsive to your own needs. Like, these are principles. To be encouraging towards yourself and your situation. This is a mindset of positivity, to be encouraging. That's the E. The A is to be adaptable, which is to stay ready to change in circumstances, to stay adaptable to changing circumstances. We have to stay ready for change. Life is going to change. That's why you got to learn how to self-regulate. So this is a mindset to anticipate change, to know that change is that's not evil. It's always going to be a thing that is necessary to evolution, to change our relationship with change. It's a mindset. The T in the great formula is to be trustful in the divine, to be trustful in your instincts, to be trustful in your intuition, to trust your inner guidance system. These are mindset habits. These are guiding principles. If you start with these as guiding principles, you can start to work toward in the moment moments of peace. Okay. You can get to even just doing something like shifting your mindset away from the problem onto goal, what you want, what you are preferring. Just that is a lifestyle hack. When you start catching yourself spiraling into negative emotion, you start catching up on what you're just focused on, even that small shift, that little small thing can make a big shift in a moment, like literally in real time. Like, oh, yeah. You're just making yourself feel bad, focused on the negative shit. Oh, let me shift my focus. Am I focused on what I want? Am I focused on where I'm trying to head? Small life hacks, y'all. So again, we're talking about self-regulation when we're talking about peace. Again, if you want to learn more about the great formula, these are things that I teach in my coaching practice. I'm also launching a course on this as well. The next card says, oh wait, great day, Angel. Appreciate the confirmation, taking time out today, drinking alkaline water, and completely unbothered while focusing on me and my soul's mission. Girl, la 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 la. It's the alignment for me, okay? Absolutely yes. Yes, yes, and more yes to what you just said. Tis is the season, child. Okay, that's what type of time it is. You are right on schedule. Okay, right on schedule. You are. That's what type of time it is. It's really like focusing on what I'm here to do, and I can't focus on what I'm here to do. Focus on what they got going on, and I can't focus on what I'm here to do if I'm always caught up on what so and so got going on. And I don't, step away from all the shit that's going on over here. It's very much give yourself your undivided attention. Again, be responsive to your own needs. Be goal focused on what you're trying to build. Being encouraging towards yourself and your situation is all about just staying inspirational in your self-talk, being optimistic in your self-talk. Okay, like these are the lifestyle hacks that if you can just start to welcome those general principles in, you'll start to see a difference. Okay, to be encouraging towards yourself is like no matter what the fuck is going on, again, be great every day, no matter what. No matter what is going on. It's like you got to become your biggest cheerleader, not your biggest inner critic, because we be real good at that, but learning how to become your best encourager, an inner encourager. Like that's a whole practice skill that some of us have to really, be intentional about. So, yeah, girl. The card says adversity. Okay. And so, this energy, again, and so talking about needing to learn how to self-soothe, stand in your power, not be swayed, stay the course when, things start to get rough. That's why it's important to learn how to self-regulate. It's because life will happen. Change will come. Got to be adaptable. Got to learn how to adapt to changing circumstances, okay? Adversity. It says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. What's up, Carrie Grace? Grace and peace. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. So it's like as you grow, as life, my daddy always say, if you live long enough, ... Like if you live long enough, you're going to see a whole lot of things. Okay. Like life is going to continue to surprise you in the highest and lowest of ways and everything in between. Like life is going to continue to happen, without our choosing, without our knowing, it's just going to be a thing. And so challenges will come, change will come. Challenges will come with change, okay? Challenges will come with change. Change of any kind. We're elevating, we're expanding, we're getting richer, we're getting more, popular, whatever the things are, challenges will come, okay, with this change. The challenges will come. So learning in advance how to self-regulate, how to pivot in real time, how to navigate challenges and triggers, adversity in real time. Like this is the business you're minding. This is what you need to be worried about. This is what you need to refocus your attention on. Okay. It's like, how do I need to support myself in this elevation? With all these new changes that are happening, what are the things I need to do for me? Okay. To make sure that I'm good, that my needs are met, that I'm not, going to be over functioning or overextending myself. Like, what do I need for me to be sustained in the midst of this change, this opportunity, or this challenge? But I feel like it's opportunity. It feels like it's positive change coming in. It's not, it's overall positive change. But this card adversity is coming because even through positive change, everything is not always, quote, perfect. We have to learn how to manage our emotions, to practice emotional intelligence, right? Just because you get upset or triggered by something doesn't give you permission to just go off and, and just be wild about what you're talking about. But, learning how to navigate adversity is like learning how to navigate being triggered, okay? It's learning how to develop a thicker skin to things that might ordinarily scare you or rock you a little bit. It's learning how to stay calm in the midst of a storm. Okay, it's that type of frequency. So, how do you do that? The card says, "I accept that challenges are the best way to learn." So, so many of us fear failure so much that we will not try a new thing. Okay. I know I'm guilty of this. I used to be real bad at this, that I wouldn't try some shit I don't think I was going to be real good at. Like, for what? What am I trying at? Like, I'm an athlete, first of all. I'm going to have a competitive spirit at heart. So, what the fuck I'm going to try some shit if I don't think I'm going to be able to be the best at it and then be the winner? Fuck I'm doing it for? It's like, if I don't think I'm gonna be able, and that must be part of my generator energy. It's like we strive for mastery in things. We want to be the best. It may not be perfect, but we still gonna keep working at it to get it better and better and better and better. It's like we not cool with it just being okay. Okay, it's got to be the best. It's got to be the best. Okay, it's got to be the best. So that energy of like, kind of shrinking back um, from challenge is something that we have to master when you're rising to new levels and to rising to higher heights and new levels of success. You have to develop a new threshold for pain and discomfort, I should say. Maybe not pain, but discomfort. To develop a higher threshold for discomfort. Okay. So one of those ways is to accept that challenges are the best way to learn, is to redefine how you look at failure or mistakes, is to redefine how you look at shortcomings. Okay. When you look at everything as an experience to learn something new, whether it works out or not, it can be a complete flop, blah, 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 blah. But what do we learn? So what do we learn? Like, it's that frequency. If you can adopt that as a mindset, so what do we learn? Like, that growth-oriented mindset that's a growth-oriented mindset. So no matter what happens, say at the end of it, so what did we learn? You are automatically trying to extract value out of every situation. And what happens when you just keep gaining new information and new knowledge and new wisdom? Like, don't you become wise and notable and an expert at something eventually over time, because you've learned so many things about the thing? Because you keep saying, what did we learn? And you're paying attention to something new that you can extract that's valuable. So now you keep growing and growing. It's like, if you look at adversity like that, oh man, you become unstoppable. It's like you become eternally powerful, because there's always going to be some value that you're going to be able to receive out of any and everything. And quite honestly, the bigger the hiccup, the bigger the lesson. So it's, as they say, par for the course. Okay. So if you can accept that challenges, okay, I'll even add in triggers, okay, obstacles. If you can accept that these things are teachable moments, they actually challenge us to go deeper into our resolve, or deeper into our bag of tricks, or deeper into our thought process, or deeper into our gut, okay? To accept that challenges are the best way to learn means that you never fail. You never fail. And that's a very powerful place to be, is to know that you can never fail for as long as you're learning something new, as long as you're looking for the lesson, you're looking for the details of the lesson. It's not, oh, I shouldn't do that again. It's like, what shouldn't you do specifically again? Okay, what specifically shouldn't you do again? Okay, it's like identifying with detail how to build toward mastery, how to identify what's not working and what's working. Okay, because that's how you get to mastery. You just keep choosing what's working. You pay attention to what's happening, what's working, not working. Start doing what's working. Keep doing that over time. Mastery. Okay. Okay. So last card in this deck says indecision. Okay, Crystal says she's guilty as fuck of what? Not starting stuff because you're not going to be perfect. Girl. It's a whole thing. So now I have a bunch of half-started projects because I'm starting. So now I'm growing toward mastery in the quote finishing. But actually, it's not by my design that I finish. I'm supposed to start and pass it on. But yeah, girl, I feel you. That's why we tried, because I feel you. By the way, shout out to you, Crystal. I think you tipped me, and I thank you so much. Shout out to you. By the way, anybody else who wants to tip me, go to my Cash App. It's my first and last name with no hyphen in it. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, is what this card says. Again, the word is indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay, so remember we talking about how do we harness and sustain this sense of confidence, this sense of power, this sense of belonging, like, you know, things, positive things are trending in your direction. Like, how do you hold that space without slipping back into fear and doubt and uncertainty? How do you stay eternally on path to what you want without derailing because you just can't handle the stress of it? This card says indecision, okay? So y'all hear me talk about human design all the time, and most notably there's so much I love about design, but the thing that I love most about design is that it offers people a real tangible strategy for how to make decisions in life. And it's not one size fits all for everybody. It really is tailor-made to you based on how you flow in the world, how you move, how your energy flows in the world. The decision-making strategies are the game changer for me. Okay. It's like you never not know. Okay. If you follow your strategy, you're always going to get to your knowing. If you follow if you follow your strategy, yes. But if you follow your inner authority, how you make decisions in human design is called your inner authority. Okay. My inner authority is sacral. I have a sacral authority. So I can always ask myself yes, no questions. I can always get to my gut instinct, my gut reaction to something with a or Like, do I want to do this? Or It's like my gut is going to respond, yes or no. But you got to ask yes, no questions. And then there's other authorities, emotional authorities. People got to wait out their feelings. The part with that is that people don't always want to wait out their feelings to get to a knowing. They want to act on the feeling they feel right now because it's a feeling and it feels powerful. These feelings are powerful. But that's not how you make a decision. If you have an emotional authority, you gotta wait. But if you wait, you're gonna be able to see a trend and a baseline and how you really feel. Once you ride your high and low and all the things, you're gonna be able to see it if you follow the authority. Okay. Those who have a mental authority, if you need to talk it out to people in order to get to your truth, and you actually take the time to have somebody just be a soundboard and you just kind of vent and just talk about what you need to talk about without asking them for their opinion, but you just listening to yourself talk out loud, you're going to get to your truth. It's like there are absolute ways based on literally your birth date, time, and location, based on you specifically. Not just like your zodiac, this is how zodiacs act and this is how they are liable to be. Like, no, like pinpointed to you specifically, because human design takes your birth chart information to pull what we call your body graph to then tell you more intricate details about not just who you are as a personality that you know, but what's subconsciously driving you. What's underneath the hood that you're not paying attention that's really calling the shots in your life. Like, it helps you decode all of that shit, which also helps you get more clear about how you best make decisions, okay? So it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, okay? These are strategies for how to hold and sustain your power, okay? So as adversity happens, as triggers and traumas happen, as change happens, that you learn how to kind of ride the wave and hold yourself in power. So using your intuition, I can only just tell you is the highest form of wisdom that you have access to as a human being. Your intuition supersedes your intellect. It supersedes your thinking mind, your learned knowledge. It supersedes all of that. It gives you access to higher eternal knowledge, okay? As you think of yourself and your soul self, you have a soul and you have access to, through your soul, you have access to eternal wisdom. It's like, you know, your little soul is in you, and then there's spirit, which is all there is. Like, you're just a little microcosm of all there is. So that little part of you at the seat of your soul that knows what it knows without paying attention to how it knows it. It's just a feeling, it's a gut feeling, it's a vibe, literally. Okay, that's what human design helps you understand, is the vibes of life. Okay, so get into your intuition as a lifestyle hack or a lifestyle routine, making decisions intuitively based on what energetically works for you. Like, that is all I can tell you is the highest way to go. You can hear it or not, you can taste and see or not, you can try it in your life. Just try it and see what happens. See what happens. Okay. Mastery again is about paying attention to what works, what doesn't work. Stop doing what doesn't work, do more of what works. So tap into your intuition, y'all. And if you haven't already gotten a human design reading, it's probably a good time. It's a very good time. Damn. I just remembered, I got to update one more thing on the website. We are reorganizing how we do our design readings. So we're offering more small group readings so that people can learn more in tandem and from each other, as opposed to just the one-on-one. We still offering the one-on-one. The price point of it is going up quite a bit. So those who really want undivided attention are welcome to invest in themselves and get it, because I will tell you it's well worth it. And then those who maybe need a slower pace to kind of digest the things a little bit at a time, we have a couple other methods by which we're going to deliver that as well. So y'all stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. This need to know how to tap into your intuition is so key and critical to you being able to feel confident, to trust yourself, to be able to stand on business, to be able to stand on your decisions, and your knowing and your perspective. There's so much that lies in our ability to really tap into wisdom intuitively. We get alerts, we get heads up when we tap into our intuition. You get you can get a kind of a forecasting on things that you don't even know are coming when you go into your intuition, your intuitive way of making decisions. It's like your gut knows things your mind doesn't. So your mind won't be able to make sense of why something just don't quite feel right for you. But to be able to register that feeling and the difference between what your thought thinks and what your gut feels versus what your heart says or singing about a situation, it's like those are all different experiences. Okay, so when you understand your human design, inner authority, and your strategy, you definitely will feel more at peace and at ease with how things are coming to you, how things feel as you navigate these next levels and new experiences and new adventures. You're going to feel grounded in your sense of belonging and your sense of knowing. Okay, so it's a lot of energy around mind your business. Drink your water, hydrate your skin. Okay, some of you might be on camera a little bit more, so that skin hydration is also for vanity's sake. Okay. Might be doing more social media, more podcasts, more interviews. More appearances, more networking, okay, more relationship building. Okay. For some of you, more YouTubing. Okay. Trying to get my shit together, have my shit right for my YouTube. All right. I don't work with this deck very often. Let's see what comes up out of it. Feels like it's related to self-love and got like 3 cards on the floor. What did I just say? God damn it. Didn't I just say it? Self-love. Oh, it's 4 cards. I just said it. Feel like it's related to self-love. Boom. Yes, it says self-love. Okay. And it says, you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. I.e., if you don't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else? How you gonna know when somebody else actually love you if you don't love yourself? Okay. If you don't love yourself, you don't have no real standards and metrics for somebody else to be able to gauge how to serve you. So if your self-love structure ain't there, then nobody knows how to get to you. Okay. So love starts with self. Okay. Love starts with self. You know, I can love somebody else as much as I want to love them, but I can never love them past the capacity by which I love myself. Okay. It's like we think that, oh, I love them. I love them. I love them more than life itself. No, that's not healthy. That's not the goal. That's not the goal. Um, that's not the goal even with a parent-child relationship. That might strike you as odd to hear. Okay. Um, to love yourself more than your child. Um, that's a hard thing for people to digest. Okay. But what do they tell you? Put your mask on first. Okay. How can you? And I know it's all. I know this. Ooh, sticky. This is all sticky. Sticky. I am a mama. I'm 10 out of 10 times gonna tell you I'm probably gonna throw myself in front of the train if it's me or my kid. Okay. I'm probably gonna do that. So barring any extreme circumstances around survival, okay. Anything shy of that is very much rooted in you ain't got nothing to give if you're not giving to yourself first. What are you pouring out of your cup if your love is not in there? What are you pouring out if you don't have it to give? Okay. So love starts with self. Love does start with self. Okay. Love starts with self, so then you know how to love other people. Okay. You know what love actually is. Okay. You have actually a gauge of what love feels like because you actually are giving it to yourself first. It's like practice. It's like you don't love somebody else without loving yourself. You can't bypass your vessel to get to theirs. Like it's gotta come from you for you. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. You trying to become big and bad and bold, and you know love yourself. Like how is that? That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So if it's something that you know you need to work on it. It doesn't have to be perfect today. You're not gonna psych yourself out. You gotta be mindfully aware of that you may have this tendency to try to throw some monkey wrenches in your shit because you're trying to sabotage your success because you struggle with self-love and self-worth. Listen, awareness is so much better than not. Like being able to catch your own bullshit dynamics playing out, that's the thing. That's really great. Okay, that's progress. Okay. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to be striving for progress. Okay. You do want to be striving for progress in the area of self-love. It might feel very scary when we start to get abundance and blessings and things, unexpected opportunities that maybe you didn't see coming in. Like that can be a little jolting, and it's like, oh shit, am I ready? Can I do it? Da 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 da. It's like this self-love. It's like it's not just I love myself enough to not want nobody to harm me. It's like I love myself enough to know that I'm worthy of this opportunity, that I do deserve this opportunity, that I am worthy of someone seeing me and my gifts or my skill or talent, whatever the thing, my products, whatever it is. It's like put some respect on your own name. That's what is given. Okay. Put some respect on your own name. All right, next card says gratitude. Gratitude. And it says, you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Okay. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Didn't I say this is, what was the card that came up earlier that spoke to that? I just said this. Adversity. Yeah. To accept that challenges are the best way to learn, okay? It's like to embrace them. To embrace challenges. I know. To embrace trouble. Embrace it for as long as you can extract value at what did you learn, okay? So the gratitude comes in again, you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly, not funny. The bullshit be loving. It be loving, okay? So fuck shit that you're like, damn, why I gotta deal with this? It's like, it be bringing all kind of beautiful blessings and beautiful lessons. It really does. I can't deny that. But it don't be packaged beautiful. It don't. But it says it lovingly presents to you. Yeah. Okay. That's debatable. Okay. Hi everybody, by the way. I'm just chit-chatting. I don't know if you guys are enjoying the messages, if you're resonating. I hope you are. I'm gonna keep going until the party don't stop. So next card says empathy. Okay. I know y'all probably want me to turn around. That'll encourage you to watch the replay. Empathy. It says you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. I'll run it back. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Okay. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So that's what empathy actually is, right? To kind of hold space for somebody else's perspective. Like you put yourself in their shoes. You like can emotionally connect with how someone might feel. That's what empathy is, okay? Now remember, we're talking about standing in your power and sustaining it, okay? Becoming unwavering in your confidence, and all of those things. This card, empathy, is here. So normally we think about like standing in our power as being bold and brazen and courageous and, moving forward and calling shots and doing all those things. But to be powerful also is to be compassionate. It's not just to be the bully that goes, takes what you want, makes shit happen, like there's all this alpha masculine energy. There's also a need for that feminine energy, that nurturing kind of approach, that supportive, caring kind of approach. This empathy card feels like not just putting yourself in other people's shoes, but it's like having compassion for yourself as well. To be powerful is also to learn how to be vulnerable, okay? It's not just learning how to be direct or be sure or be certain. It's also learning how to be caring, okay? Like, is this like an energy of like really defining what it means to like, us stand in our power, okay? That's all it keeps coming back to stand in our power, okay? To be empathetic is a sign of strength, okay? Okay. To be compassionate, okay? This is an actual skill, okay? It's like these are the tangible tools that you need to sustain your ability to be successful, okay? Whew. Okay, self-love, gratitude, and empathy. Tangible tools you need to sustain success. Self-love, gratitude, and empathy. Usually we thinking about like accountants and lawyers and like, virtual assistants and all these kinds of things. Self-love, gratitude, and empathy. That's how you sustain yourself at the next level of your success. Okay. You just said the title of another book I'm writing. Oh, shit. Okay, girl. That's what's up. I love that. Last card from this deck, and then I have one more deck to pull from, and then we're going to wind it down. Shout out to everybody that's in the place. Angel, I love that you come to hang out with me here. Thank you. And thank you for being recognizable in the chat. It feels very comforting to see familiar faces. Or I should say familiar names, right? Next card says peacefulness, okay? Remember, this is how we sustain success, how we sustain our power, okay? Remember, we had the first card. All these cards are saying the same thing if we don't notice. Let me go back to where we started out with. The card said peace, okay? So now we're at peacefulness, okay? And the card said adversity, talking about challenges and lessons, and then we got gratitude for adversity. Like these are all life hacks, okay? Life hacks and strategies. How you want to blow up and stay up, okay? This is how you do it. Self-love, gratitude, empathy, and now peacefulness, okay? Got to learn how to master your emotions, how to self-regulate, how to practice emotional intelligence in real time, how to manage triggers in real time. You got to learn how to protect your peace, which only comes through mastery, because you can't control all the things and all the people and all the players, and you just don't have control over all of the outer things that will make you feel more comfortable. But you do always have access to you. Always. You always have access to you. You always get to decide, do I choose to give my power away, my peace away? Do I choose to do that now? This is whether we recognize it or not, this is the silent dialogue anytime we get activated by anything in our outer circumstance. Do I want to choose to give away my feelings, my attention, my energy to these things, okay? And I get sometimes we don't notice it right away, so we just get caught up in the spiral of the feeling, and we all fucked up feeling, and then we might notice like, oh shit, I'm fucked up, I'm in here. And then you might then notice, okay, I'm in here. Then you notice you got the power to choose. Do I stay spiraling on this frequency, or do I redirect my attention and my energy? Do I redirect it? That's the choice we all get to make, okay? So this energy says, the card says peacefulness. It says you recognize that balance, kindness, and love brings calmness to your soul. Come on. Balance, kindness, and love brings calmness to your soul. Now, I know somebody out there is talking shit right now and saying, no, what brings kindness to my soul is redemption, retaliation, all this fucking shit is settling the score. Like, no. I don't need balance and kindness and love. I need accountability to bring balance to my soul, right? I need somebody to say they wrong or that I'm right. That's what I need to bring balance to this equation. Okay, but we talking about to your soul. So your soul actually don't be caught up on all the things of the ego. Okay, your soul actually does prefer kindness and love. Your soul prefers ease and harmony and alignment. It prefers flow. It prefers all those other frequencies that are way more kind of mid-tempo vibration than, what the ego wants, which is like, Okay. I get it. Okay. But peacefulness is how you sustain your power. Okay. That's how you sustain yourself at the next level. You're not going to be, happy living in chaos and disorganization and, contentious relationships. You're not going to be happy with that. You're not going to be happy with that. You're going to be wanting to do whatever brings peace. So you should be practicing that. Okay. As a lifestyle. Practice peace as a lifestyle. Is this worth me giving away my power or no? Is this worth me giving up my good feeling vibes right now or no? Okay. We get to choose. And that doesn't mean that you shouldn't feel like, especially if it's a negative emotion, it's like, do I want to feel like dealing with this shit? And it's like, no. That doesn't mean that you cut that feeling off and act like it don't exist. Okay. It just means that you go into self-care, self-soothe mode. You're not holding other people accountable to how you feel and making you feel differently. Okay. That's the difference. It doesn't mean that you don't have the feeling and don't feel the harm. It doesn't mean all of that. Okay. But it does mean that you're going to take responsibility for, if you want to feel differently, making that happen, regardless of what anybody else chooses to do or not do. Okay. I almost flipped a table at work, but I had to get myself back to center and not stay there. Like all day, everyone had me no! Oh my God. Ooh, your blessings is coming in a different way, girl. Girl. I'm glad you didn't flip the table. How about that? Peacefulness is a choice, okay? As you elevate and want to stand in your power, you have got to learn how to practice emotional intelligence. You cannot get triggered by every little whim, okay? Because every little whim will have you making some erroneous decisions, emotional decisions, checking out too soon, quitting too early. You know, it's like, can't handle the feelings, okay? Gotta learn how to self-regulate, okay? Gotta learn how to self-regulate. A lot of energy around that, okay? All right, let's keep going. Last deck on deck. Ooh, I want a patty. Oh my God, this lady over here makes the best goddamn meat patties. They are so good. She sell out every day. They're so damn good. I'm finna go get me one. Woo. Yes. Listen, these blessings be coming in fast. Okay. Coming in fast, the way you least expect it. It don't be packaged how you think it's gonna be packaged. Yeah. That's for you, Crystal. The blessings don't be packaged the way you think it's gonna be packaged. Okay. Nothing but abundance season, kids. Everything that is happening for greater good. Get excited. Even if it don't look, it's like, what the fuck? Like, listen. Listen. Get ready. Get ready for your blessing. Get ready for your miracle. It's like life balances out. Okay, it's balance perfection. I love her brand name. But life balance out perfectly. Perfectly. We be trying to settle the score too fast and then wonder why the shit be looking crazy. Look at the card that come out. It say new door. New door. I'm working with the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. Okay. I'm sorry, it's just a little too laborsome for me to be showing the cards both ways. Just please watch the replay, please. New door. Okay, this is from this Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. Okay, shout out to her. I'm getting to know this deck, and I'm not mad at it. New door. New door. It says your prayers have been answered, and a new door is being held open for you. Y'all don't have to believe me. I swear to God, you don't believe me, just watch. I'm saying, for real. Like, do I lie to you? The cards come out speaking the same language, and I just pulled them. So don't ask me what accent that is. New door. All I can tell you, get ready for your blessings. Life is perfect. The universe settles the score. Okay? Don't do the accounting too fast on what you got and what didn't happen, what you don't know, and Everything is perfect. Okay? Get ready for the new door. Okay? Your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. So I keep telling y'all, it's abundant time, abundant seasons. Get ready for the shit you're asking for to come in. Okay? And sometimes in order for it to come in, some old shit got to go out. Okay, remember that you got to let go of what you don't want to receive what you do. Okay, and I can assure you, for everybody that is listening, as soon as you let go of what you don't want, it comes in fast. It comes in fast. It comes in fast. It comes in fast. Okay, it's making me think about my ex-boyfriend when I decided I wasn't gonna date no fuck people no more. No fuck any. I'm not gonna use the word. But when I just decided that I wasn't messing around with a certain type of person or a certain caliber of people anymore, I decided that, boom, love of my life flies in. Like, whoa. As soon as I decided I was going to let that go. I'm not messing with nobody who don't have these criteria. These are my must-haves. As soon as I let that, and one of my must-haves is must be spiritual. Why was that not on my list before? Why was that not like top 2 on the list before? Breathing 1, spiritual 2nd. Like, why was that not there? I don't know. But the day I decided, like literally within weeks' time, weeks, crazy. All right, let's work with this some more. But yeah, it's new door, new opportunity, it's new season, it's time. It's here. It's here. Okay. So even if it looks grim, you like allow me saying all this shit and I get all these messages, but the shit over here is looking real crazy. It's like just wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Exactly. The magic touch. I got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to gold. Okay, I'll be singing for y'all's ass. Okay, I hope y'all appreciate this. Like the video if y'all like my singing. The magic touch is what the card says. It says you are accessing true magic from deep within. I'm telling you, all these cards just layer on top. Okay, as we're talking about decision making and doing it intuitively, that is your secret sauce, y'all. Is if you can just not get triggered emotionally by anything that is happening and just stay grounded in what intuitively, like, because your intuition knows more. It's like, you know, if someone lost their job and you're like, oh my God, I lost my job, da, 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 da. Your mind's all freaking out, your feelings are all in an uproar, but your gut's like, nah, don't trip. This is just making way for the next thing that you want to do anyway. It's like when you can just sit in that part as opposed to getting all spiraled out of control about all the other shit you can't control. You can listen to that little whisper. If you can tap into your intuition and seek that knowing, that higher wisdom, it's like, yeah, this ain't what you're thinking. Like, yeah, this ain't what I want. This ain't really the time I wanted. This is really just a bad season for all of this and da 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 da. But then your intuition is like, yeah, but now it opens you up to be able to do exactly what you said you wanted to do anyway. You know, now you gonna get this, that, and the other. It's like you start just kind of recontextualizing everything, okay? So this intuitive touch, or as they say, the magic touch, okay, say, girl, don't hype me up. The intuitive touch, that magic touch that comes when we tap into our intuition, that knowing that comes when we tap into our intuition, that is our GPS to guide us through terrain that may be looking unsure, uncertain, unfamiliar, undesirable. Okay? It's like your intuition will guide you fast through this maze. Like they're showing me like what looks like a forest. Like you can't see the forest for the trees, they say. It's like you're too close to it. You can't really see what's happening. You got to get wider in your perspective to see how you can't go that way. It's like a maze. You know the maze. I don't know if y'all, when y'all was kids, y'all like to do mazes, but I like to do little line maze. You start here and you got to figure out how to get to the other side. Boom, 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 boom. And just when you think, oh, this is the way, and then it's like a dead end, like, fuck, I got to go back, and go that. Like, that's the concept, okay? It's like, but if you just follow your intuition, let your intuition show you which way to go, it's like you going through that maze. You may feel like you're going through it blindly, but your gut knows, literally. Your instincts know. Literally know the way, okay? So you're accessing true magic from deep within if you tap into it. You got to tap into it, okay? If you don't know what to do, and it's not even if, you don't know, okay, until you tap in. You don't know. Let me assure you, you don't know until you tap in to assure that your knowing is coming from your most intuitive place and not from your feeling center and not from your intellect. You don't know until you tap in. Tune in, assess, and then proceed, okay? That's the whole fallacy, is we think we know a thing and we haven't tapped in, okay? And sometimes we may know accidentally because our gut decides for us so quickly, but we're not paying attention to, is that the gut? So to tap in means that you're paying attention to where you're sourcing your drive. Where is your decision making coming from? Okay. Magic touch. I got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to gold. Yeah, darling. I got the Midas touch. Baby, let me touch your body and your soul. Can you do that for me? Hey, Leisha. I be having too much fun. It's like I grew up almost an only child, so I know how to entertain myself. And the more I just let myself entertain myself, I have so much fun. I hope you guys do too. I'm here for singing. When you saying don't believe me, just watch, I immediately thought the Midas touch. Girl, okay, everything I touch turns to gold. Then you pick the card. Come on, come on, come on. Not shout out to me, shout out to you, girl. It's you getting all the synchronistic messages, all the confirmation, all the validation. Okay, it's just like I know when life does that for me, when spirit showed me a lot of different crossover signs that give me the confirmation, it's like fireworks. Like it's just, oh, I'm getting all the chills right now. It just feels like fireworks. Like, oh shit, yes, I'm in alignment. Yes, like it's like, like yes, like this is where you want to be. Like, oh shit, yes, I'm in alignment. It's like you want to stay there because it feels so good. It feels so complete. It feels so validating. You feel more confident. That's the whole point. You feel more fucking confident, okay? But you got to tap in to get there. You got to get on. You got to get there. You got to tap in to get there. You got to tune in. Pay attention to where you are sourcing your decisions. Assess where you're pulling your decisions from, and then move forward, making sure that you're moving intuitively, moving according to your inner strategy and authority. How do you best make decisions? Okay. Again, learning your human design really helps with that. So, Metamorphosis is the next card. Okay. I think I got one more after this. Metamorphosis. And it says, like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. Okay, I love this. Like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. So that is very much what it's feeling like, because it's feeling like having been incubating on something or ruminating about something, like wanting to do something, whether it's a project or have an experience or maybe even travel or go somewhere. It's like it's giving the vibes of like there was something you were wanting to do that you hadn't been doing, and it's like it's just kind of casually just setting a mental intention like, yeah, that'd be something I want to do. And now it feels like, like now that opportunity is coming forward. Like now you're getting to see that opportunity come in. And it's like the growth and development between the time he's maybe started wanting this thing and now it's starting to come in, like that change, that process of change that you have gone through. Remember, we learn lessons. Shit goes good, great. You learn lessons, shit goes sour, fuck. You learn a lesson. That wisdom that you grow and get over time is really what is creating this season of change. So I feel like I need to kind of, again, I feel like celebrating the fact that you all are evolving. If you are going to a next level, that means that you've done some prep work, some self-care, some self-healing, some self-encouragement, some self-empowerment to get yourself to this next place. Even if it's life that's been kind of forcing your hand to get out of certain conditions that now make you available to now start to lean in, whatever, you're still starting to lean in. So I feel like it's time to kind of celebrate your change, your growth, how you grown, over the last, I'm getting over the last 3 to 6 months specifically, okay? 3 to 6 months for some of you, like the last 3 to 6 months have been a real time of change for you. But even before that, I'm getting the last year and then the last 3 to 6 months especially, okay? So the last year, but the last 3 to 6 months especially, okay? There's been a lot of change. So it's like, celebrate, what's different. And if you can't pull it out of your mind, just like casually thinking about like, oh, how have I changed in the last 6 months? Like maybe this is an opportunity for you to journal, but it feels like a time to celebrate your growth and development over the last year, particularly the last 3 to 6 months. Okay. Like this is like, it feels like a confidence builder. It's like, yeah, I'm trending in the right direction. I'm growing in the way that I want to. Like things are going forward the way I see myself or want for myself. Okay. Okay. All right. I love this. All right. Last card. I'm just pulling at random. I have no rhyme or reason. And I got 7% on my phone, so I got to act quickly. Okay. The last card says Universal Mind. Okay. Universal Mind. And it says, you are about to receive the solution to your problem or concern. Haven't I been saying this? The other deck was giving that message like the answers you need are coming, conclusions are coming in fast. It's like, whatever, I'm telling you, whatever big problem y'all been having, this shit's it's about to get taken care of. Okay. So if it was like a lack of clarity, not sure about what your purpose or direction, what your next step needs to be, like that's coming in. Not sure how you're gonna make money or grow your business or, bring in more revenue streams. It's like that's coming into. It's like whatever big problems you're having, like the answers literally are coming in. Okay. It's like, don't worry. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel like shit is real out of control right now, real not stable, real not certain. Like, again, it may look one way, but you got to know it's another thing coming in, okay? And I'm not trying to hype you up. Y'all know I'll tell you the truth if I feel like it's some fuck shit in the message. Like, yeah, you got to deal with some bullshit first. So, and it does feel like a little bit of that. I ain't going to hold you. It does feel like a little bit of that. It's like, don't be swayed by thinking that a situation looks like it's not working out in your favor. Just wait for it, okay? It's a lot of energy around that. So it's like you are about to receive the solution to your problem or concern. Okay. What else do I need to say about that? So it's happening. Okay. Don't believe me. Just watch. Okay. Don't believe me. Please don't. Don't bet none of your life on nothing I say. Okay. Just take these messages and watch. Put them in the parking lot of your life and just watch. Okay. Just watch. Yeah. And y'all better report back and let me know what's happening, okay? Because I don't know until y'all come and tell me, or, I do a reading for you, then I'll know. So, anywho, I'm about to tap out. Starving like Marvin. Hopefully I can get me a little patty down the hill. That'd be really great. I gotta put my Cash App details in the bio because I feel like that's appropriate. Clearly, some of you like to tip me, and I like that. I love that, in fact. So, and truly, I do. It's a really thoughtful consideration, and that happens pretty regularly. Just unprovoked, people tip me, and shout out to those of you who do that. That really does touch my heart. It's not even always about the money. It's the intentionality, it's the gesture, and it's the show of like love, what I perceive to be love and respect. Maybe that's not what you're trying to show. Maybe you got a different angle. I don't know. But that's how I feel it. So I just want to say thank you for that, y'all. The small ways that what you all might think are small ways in which you show up for me really feel big to me. When you all comment in the comments and, you give me little emojis or hearts and things just to let me know that you're there. That really does mean something to me. It helps keep me engaged and keep me encouraged to do this work because I know it matters to somebody besides me. So I thank y'all for that. Last thing I'm going to say is I got some big work to do this weekend and getting some things caught up to speed. The weeks are just freaking flying by. I cannot believe it is the weekend again. I've been so unbelievably busy that I cannot believe that today is Friday again. But to that point, we have some group human design reading options coming up for folks if you want to do a reading but don't want to invest so tremendously in a one-on-one. You can do a group reading in a small group setting and be able to get a lot of clarity around your human design. So y'all just hold on. Just hold on. Okay. Work with me. It's coming. If you want a direct link, you can send me a message on Instagram and I can give you the kind of back channel way to enroll. But on February 29th, on March 1st, which is a Saturday, we're going to be doing a group human design reading online. So stay tuned. The details are coming. I want to get my reading 101 in a couple weeks. Whenever you ready. Yes, I'm ready. I love watching how you ladies have settled in out there. Yeah, girl. I know. It's, I forget. Like, bitch, you live somewhere else, Like it's becoming a norm. Like it's not. I don't take it for granted by any measure, but this is life. This is how life is supposed to feel for me. This is how life is supposed to feel for me. I'm supposed to feel this level of freedom, this sense of connection to nature. I'm supposed to feel this connection to my food and the living things here. I'm supposed to feel this connection to fun and adventure and joy. I'm supposed to feel the sun and hear these waves and be in the sand and experience the kindness of the community around me. I'm supposed to feel this. This is the version of life that I aspire to. So this is the one I get. This is the one. And it gets gooder and it gets greater, and I can't wait for more and more things and more experiences, but I'm super grateful for the ones I'm having right now. So no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope you can carry that same sentiment. And if not, maybe this is a call to action for you to start to create some changes in your world. That's all I would have figured is, if you're not happy doing what you're doing and being where you're being, then guess who gets the opportunity to make some adjustments to that? That is all you, money. So if you need some support in making a transition away from, what feels like chaos in your experience, and you want to move forward more toward a calling and in a life experience that feels more resonant to you, then I welcome you again to go to BeGreatEveryday.com, 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 or hit me up on IG. I'm happy to answer any questions, set you up with a discovery call so we can talk about what coaching looks like. We can talk about what a human design reading is and all the things that other things you might have questions about. I'm here for the things, okay? All right, y'all, I'm tapping out. I wish y'all a beautiful and amazing weekend as well. And thank you so much, Carrie Grace. I am, again, mortified that today is Friday. I have so much to do. But, man, I got first world problems, and they are great problems to have. So let me get to the volume of things. I hope that you all have some joy and fun and leisure scheduled into your weekend. I'm going to make sure I get some in the midst of all this work too. Y'all, I will see you all next Monday. I am here at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern, Monday through Friday, doing the morning messages. My name is Alami Bashir, Intuitive Self-Mastery Coach. I welcome y'all to stay along for this ride. I'll see you Monday, okay? And as I always say, life doesn't have to be perfect in order for you to be great every day, no matter what, y'all. All you got to do is make the conscious choice. So choose to have a great day, no matter what. Peace, y'all.